Hey guys, and welcome back. Today we are doing a lip swatch and review on the Makeup Revolution Matte Balm Liquid Lipsticks. They did send me all of the shades, so I will show you guys all of them. I have swatched all of them on my lips and on the back of my hand so you guys can see the colors. We'll start with the swatches and then get to the review at the end, but just a pre-warning, some of these colors look so horrible on me. I almost didn't include them because it's just they just don't look good on me at all. They look horrible on my skin tone, but yeah, just a pre-warning. Also, I struggled a lot with the swatches today. I think it's because it's the first time I've done a lip swatch video in a really long time, so I just had a lot of trouble. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so we are here for the review on the Matte Balm Liquid Lips from Makeup Revolution. As you could see, some of those colors looked so ugly on me. Like, they looked really horrible. I just left the dark one on because it was the last one I swatched. First off, I actually like this formula, and it's kind of funny because I haven't liked liquid lipsticks in a long time, unless they're like the blotted ones from ColourPop. I really haven't gravitated towards liquid lips in a long time. I don't wear that much lipstick anymore anyway, but if I do, I'm more comfortable with more satin lipsticks. It was kind of funny that I actually like this formula. I've been testing them out all week and doing like full day wear tests on them. Let's talk about application. The applicator is so big. It's like almost like a concealer applicator. It's really huge. I think the biggest applicator I've ever seen on a liquid lipstick. And I guess it's good for some people, but I find it very difficult to get in my lip line with this applicator. It is super easy to overline by accident, especially when you get into like the corners of your lips. It's really, really difficult to use. So I actually don't like the big applicator. The other problem with the applicator is I feel like it kind of pulls up product in the middle of it. It kind of dips in the middle. So when I'm applying it, I feel like it applies streaky and I have to really swipe over and over to smooth it all out. So I'm not a fan of the actual applicator. And I have discovered that this is not a product that you want to rub your lips together, because when you do, it kind of transfers off your lips. So you're left with weird streaks and weird patchiness. So what I figured out works best is apply a layer, wait for it to dry, and then apply a second layer to even it out. And that's the only way I can get rid of that weird patchiness. And do not rub your lips together. Even though it's so tempting to do that, it just messes up the color and it makes it super patchy. So that is the application. The opacity is pretty good. I would say some of the lighter shades and some of the really deep shades are a bit more streaky, and they do take some of that layering that I was talking about. But in general, the opacity is pretty good. They're pretty pigmented. And the scent of them is very vanilla. It's super sweet. Actually, kind of like the scent. It reminds me of cookies or vanilla cake. It actually smells like that Betty Crocker vanilla cake. By the way, these products come with, it's so small, but it says 4.6 milliliters of product. So that's kind of the general application, scent, packaging. So the dry down of this product, it actually dries down to be completely matte and transfer proof. I will say in the swatches, the ones you just watched, they weren't fully dry, because once these dry down, they're really, really hard to remove. Like even with a makeup remover, it takes a very long time. They're really stuck there. So I kind of swiped them off as quick as I could before they dried down. But once they do dry down, they are fully matte and they're transfer proof. So I think this one might be dry. I'm going to just do the kiss test on the back of my hand. Oh, there's like a little bit of specks coming off because it is not fully dry. But if you let them dry down completely on your lips, they are transfer proof, which is nice because we obviously are still wearing masks and stuff where I am, at least. Even though they dry down matte, I don't find them uncomfortable. They feel a little bit drying, but they don't completely dry up my lips and crack throughout the day. Except, there's always like a but or an except, they make my lips a little bit flakier the next morning. So I feel like when you're wearing them, they're fine. Then the next morning, you can kind of like see that your lips are dry, but they are dry. And so if you do not like the feel of dry, like super tight lipsticks on your lips, you would not like these. Then the wear down time, it's fluctuated a bit between the shades. I obviously haven't worn all of the shades every day yet. I've tried to do like a nude, a mid shade, and then a deep shade, and they do wear down throughout the day. They kind of fade away in the inside of your lips, like after you eat or drink. They're kind of wearing away in the center of your lips, which is not obviously the best. I noticed it especially in the red shade and these deeper shades. You can really kind of tell. So it's a product that I would probably bring with me if I was going to be eating. But if you're just having like a small meal, a snack or something, I think you're going to be fine. Or drinking through a straw, I think you're going to be fine. They don't wear down too bad. They're not peeling off or coming away in chunks and leaving your lips looking super patchy. It's really just in the center of your lips. I'm trying to like compare it to other liquid lipsticks, but it's been so long since I've worn any that I can't even think of what these compare to. I would say the feel of them is very similar to the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte liquid lipsticks, which I love. Like the feel is definitely the same as those, and then maybe the wear time is about the same as the Maybelline Superstay liquid lipstick. Those probably last a little bit better, and those are kind of my thoughts. There's not too much to say about them. The colors, oh my god. So the 4 shades that I could never ever wear are Nude Allure, Nude Charm, Coral Cheer, that looked disgusting on me, and Pink Bunny. These ones are just not great. Like I can't wear them. And then I think the nude that I can maybe get away with is Nude Magnet, because it was a bit more wearable. Most of the other shades were actually okay on me. I would say I'm not a biggest fan of this deepest darkest shade, because this is in deep wine, because I just don't wear colors like this anymore, maybe for like a Halloween look. I think my favorites are probably Burgundy Star, love Lure Red, and I like Fancy Pink, which is surprisingly not that pink for the name. It's more like a nude pink. So I do like Fancy Pink. And then the ones that are kind of not my favorite, but I can still wear them, are Delicate Brown, which is kind of cool actually. This one, I will say, you have to leave it on for a bit and let it dry down, because when you first apply it, it looks a lot paler, and then once it dries, it gets deeper for a lot of the nudes actually. And I like Clueless Fuchsia. It's a dusty pink. It reminds me of like 2016, 2015 when we were all wearing dusty pinks. And then, like I said, Nude Magnet is pretty good for a nude for me that I can still wear and feel comfortable in. So those are my thoughts on these products. I think they're pretty decent. I wouldn't go out of my way to purchase these ones. Like I mentioned, I think there are some better products at the drugstore. These ones are not, like, you can feel these ones on your lips. They're not super heavy, but you can definitely feel them on your lips. They're not lightweight, and they kind of feel always a little bit sticky as well. Even when they're dried down completely, they still kind of feel a little bit sticky. They're definitely wearable. They've got some nice colors if you can find one that works for you. They kind of check all of the typical boxes of a matte liquid lipstick. So if that is your thing, definitely give them a go. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Let me know if you guys have tried this product, if you like it. Let me know if there's any other lip products you want me to try from the drugstore. I don't think I have enough to do like a full lipstick week, but if there's any new releases or anything you want to hear my thoughts on, definitely, my like brow is showing, definitely let me know. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more videos, and I will see you in my next one.